What's up, Sooner Nation? Happy Wednesday night. Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. It's midweek. First SEC game of the season for the Sooners as they take on Auburn and former Sooner Jackson Arnold in the Palace on the Prairie. 2:30 kick. Great weather for this game. And I don't know if you guys saw, injury report came out. Who freaking cares? That's what I'm going to say. And I already saw Jack Don't Do It on here from Auburn. Good luck with half your O-line out. Jack Don't Do It. Real quick, I know you're an Auburn fan. Obviously, you haven't followed OU. Injury report, unless they're out, I don't really look into it at all.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Hey, I mean, if you went back and looked at last year's, I think you'd find a lot of things where guys were like, you wonder if they're going to play, and they played. So all it does is make people talk for the next 3 days. People are going to be talking about, are guys going to play?
And I see the comment about hope all three play. I think all three will play. I'm assuming you're talking about Jake Michaela, Fabechi Miwu, and Michael Fasusi. They're all playing, guys.
Well, I think the one out of those three that, in my opinion, that might not would be Fasusi.
Because he didn't play last week. But anyone who thinks OU's going to roll out with Gunnar Allen at center.
Well, the other one, too, was Marvin Jones Jr.
He came out of the tent. He was fine. Jay, then
sure.
The interesting one is Keontez Lewis, who is in concussion protocol, is probable.
They never said he was in concussion protocol.
I thought that's what the injury judge, Jay.
No, here's what I would think. Here's what I take from the injury report is you got to watch out if they're already banged up. That will they? Could they get hurt more? And that's what you got to watch for.
Well, if Fabechi doesn't play, then it's EPL or Foje.
Oh, I think it's Foje on the right side. I think it's if Fabechi can't go, it's going to be Foje starting, Jerm.
Jay, do you remember the Fabechi injury from Saturday?
Not really, but I remember them saying he was injured. But here's the thing, and this is what doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, is yesterday when Troy Everett was talked about being out for the year, it was just out there that Fabechi will be backup center. You didn't hear a lot of people saying like, well, he might not even be so he can't be your backup center. You got to get somebody else ready for center if Fabechi's hurt, right?
Correct. There's 8 offensive linemen on the injury report. To me, the only ones that, in my opinion, it's Jake Taylor, Sexton, and Everett. They're out, okay? Other than that, we'll see what happens. Josh Crenshaw, thank you so much for the super. Appreciate the support of our channel. Josh says, fellas, I think we put it all together this week. We protect the ball and get one from Jackson. 34-17 Boomer. Thanks for the content, guys. Hey, you're welcome. And I'll say this. OU has not played a complete game all year. Is this the week?
In what way? What do you mean? I thought Temple was pretty good game. I mean, it was Temple, but
they went almost 2 quarters without scoring. Jay, I don't think they played a complete game, all 3 phases, together.
Yeah. Hey, listen, here's the fact of the matter. It's Wednesday. The injury report's out. There's going to be a lot of people wondering if guys are going to play. I'm just going to tell you, I have no clue. If I had to guess, I think Fabechi and McClula both play. That's just a guess.
Shelby, what are you talking about when you say I have one question? This is an issue again. This is ridiculous. This should have been addressed this offseason. What should have been addressed? Shelby, put it in the chat. What should have been addressed? Now, Braden says that we see ET play. Well, Giovanni's doubtful. Kearney's questionable. ET could play. I think Keontez is playing personally, but
it'll be interesting. But you know what? Next man up. That's what has to happen if guys are out. If Foje has to go, he's got to go and be the guy. He's a highly recruited guy. I know it's a tough situation, but you know what? You got to see what happens if Fabechi can't go. I don't know. I don't know. Wednesday, how many times last year were guys listed as questionable and then moved to probable on Friday? Don't they release another one on Friday? I think they updated.
I believe so, Jay. I mean, OU's D-line to me is what's got to get after it. They've got to get after Jackson Arnold. Auburn's got a pretty good offensive line. It ranks. I mean, it's physical. They've got some NFL dudes on the O-line. And OU's D-line's got to get after him.
Hey, Gentry wasn't listed at all, so I guess he's good to go.
Which is interesting, Jay.
What do you mean interesting?
Because obviously he was hurt last week. And now he's not even on the report. It doesn't mean a lot to me, Jay. I'm telling you right now, the availability report, I don't put any stock into it, except for the guys that are out. That's it. I would say Auburn's O-line. I would say Auburn's O-line is better because they have more NFL dudes. Michigan's O-line is very physical. They got some dudes at Auburn.
Yeah, I kind of wish there were no injury reports for the whole year.
Look, we haven't had one the first 3 weeks.
I don't like them. I don't like them.
Had there been a report, people would have been losing their mind against Temple, and a lot of those guys played.
There was no report before Temple, Jerm.
Had there been one?
Oh, had there been?
There would have been a lot of guys on there questionable that played.
I don't know, man. Don't know. I don't really want to spend a whole hour talking about the.
Oh, I definitely don't, Jay. I definitely don't.
It's just it is what it is. You play Auburn, first SEC game on Saturday. Doesn't matter who you roll out there, you got to win the game.
Now, if you want to talk about injury or availability report, Auburn's got some dudes on it. Yeah, Eric Singleton Jr. is one of them.
I think they had a starting cornerback on there.
And too. Eric Singleton Jr. is on there. Now, I think he's going to be given it a go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eli Bowen is doubtful. He's not playing, in my opinion.
Who?
Eli Bowen.
Yeah, I don't think he plays, Jeremy.
He's doubtful.
Number one story because.
But Chief, how is it the number one?
Listen, no. Listen, you can get back, Jeremy. Listen, the reason I don't. What are we going to talk about it? Nobody knows who's playing. What do we want to talk about? I mean, we can talk 30 minutes about Foje playing, and he may not play. Maybe Fabechi plays. I don't know.
I mean, Chief, go ahead and drop the Jake Michael injury in here, since it's a story. Do you know what it is? Jay, do you know what it is?
I'm not sure, Jerm.
The Jake Michael injury.
I don't know, Jerm. I mean, we can talk about depth if you want to talk about depth. Okay, if Michael can't play, let's talk about it. If Michael can't play.
And Fabechi can't play, it's Gunnar Allen.
Gunnar Allen at center.
That's who they're rolling with.
And then who plays right guard in your opinion? Foje?
Probably, Jay.
Hey, Mac, it's Michaela. I think he's going to start. I'm not really.
By the way, according to PFF or whatever, Jay, best center in is it nation or just SEC in pass blocking? Highest rated.
Who?
Michaela.
Yeah, he's played pretty well, man.
Run blocking's the weakness.
Tone Loke, you're right about this. They always it's always banged up and stuff. So,
Giovanni coming back soon. My guess would be Texas.
I think Kent State for him. I think he'll come back and play a week before Texas to kind of get used to everything. Yeah, Michael is going to play. Now, Michael said he got rolled up in the fourth when he shouldn't have been in there, and who knows? I didn't see when it happened, but.
Well, Fasusti's an ankle injury. Michaela's an ankle injury. Fabechi's an ankle injury.
Now, I will say, if Everett was already out, probably should have yanked him out a little earlier, Michaela.
Correct.
Mateer's bruised up, of course. He gets hit every play, but he's fine. He's not going anywhere. I mean.
Is Mateer bruised up? Yeah. Hey, he's not hurt. No, I mean, does he have Does he probably have some soreness? Yeah, he's a football player.
It's football.
Jeez, my goodness, people.
It's football, dude. What happens in football?
I'm sore when I threw the ball with my son 3 days ago. Why? Because I haven't done it in a while. But if I get hit, I'm going to be sore. It's football. They take ice baths daily. It's foosball.
Yeah, Sexton Taylor seem to be hurt
guys.
all the time. Hey, I want to answer this question. And I agree with Dalpo's is. That would be what I would try to do. But here's the thing, Dalpo's. Here's the thing, and this is what OU's been really good at this year. If you run the ball on first down and you get either 1 yard or negative yards, 2nd and 10 against this defense is hard to deal with. So that's what OU – did you know OU had 11 tackles for loss last week? 11.
Yeah, need that again. Hey, 918. I see what you're saying. My question for you, 918, is –
so is he not healthy or are they just going to rest him?
Yeah, that was my question. And also, Jay, everyone's saying that Fabecchi's been the best one. My question is, I haven't heard him say they feel good enough about their guard depth. I thought that was the weakness in the line was the middle of it.
Well, here's what I'll say. I don't, you know my opinion on this.
They're playing.
No, you know my opinion on this. My opinion on it is resting guys. I hate the term resting guys when it's an SEC game.
You don't rest guys against Auburn.
Unless
they're hurt.
Unless they can't fully go 100%, maybe, or 90%.
There's no resting until you're up big. And they probably should have yanked some of those guys when they were up big last week.
I see what 918's saying, but I just hate that mentality of like we can be all right without him. Like is he? Do they think Foji's better than Fabecchi? Then maybe they think he's coming around.
Hey, Shelby, I get what you're saying. I don't in one sense, but I don't in the other. And here's what I'm saying. I want you to go Google, go type up availability report, go type up injury report across the country. They're all lengthy. It's the world we live in now.
Yeah, and hey, Michael's got a great point. After this, they basically have 2 weeks off.
Right. So, Chris, why would you rest Fasusi? Howland got whipped against Temple. Okay. Logan Howland did not look good against Temple. Why would anyone say rest Fasusi, who arguably looked the best against Michigan? This is Auburn. What are we? They got Kent State and BYE. They got Kent State and BYE next.
Well, it's actually flipped. It's BYE and then Kent State.
BYE and Kent State.
Or BYE and BYE if you want to just,
You're playing your guys.
I think, Chris, it depends on how close he is to go. If he's 90%, and is an injury that's not going to get worse, I don't know. I'm not a trainer, guys.
How does OU have 15 players basically out, James? Please.
I don't know but let me read the depth chart. You want me to read it or injury report?
Jay, Sexton, Taylor, Everett, out. Giovanni Gibson, doubtful. Eli Bowen, doubtful. That's 5. They got 5 guys out. They got 5. James Watson, OU has 5 guys out. Because on the questionable, I think a lot of them are playing. They don't have 15. 15's not out. You're taking questionable to mean out. When I'm taking questionable, it doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. They're just putting them on the questionable because they had an injury.
Well, and what part do you think any part of like a gamesmanship goes anything on it? Who was it? One of the coach was saying, I think it was Drinkwitz talking about Lane Kiffin's injury report last week, kind of making a joke about it.
I didn't see it, Jay, but that's what I want Shelby to go Google. I'll do it in a second, Jay.
Go look at Ole Miss's last week. Drinkwitz was kind of making jokes about it. I don't know if he was just kind of throwing shots at Kiffin or what. But yeah, guys, all we have to do is go look at last year's injury report. It changed from Wednesday to Friday to Saturday. I think we need to hold the horses on if guys questionable are not going to play. I think they might play. I'm not really. I think Michaela plays. I think Fabechi plays. I don't know about Fasusi. He didn't play last week. But it's me sitting at my home here. I have no clue. I'm not in practice. I'm not a trainer. I don't know. But I'm basing mine more off just, hearing Brent talk on Monday and Tuesday and not really didn't seem too concerned about guys not playing. I mean, they talked about Marvin Jones Jr. on Monday, like didn't think it was really a big deal. He's injured and now he's questionable. So I don't know. Auburn is good stat here by Bard. Auburn's 101st out of 134 in penalties, 21 in 3 games. Wow. That in games like this, you got to be clean. You got to be clean. Can't have penalties like that. So that'll come into play when you get an SEC play for sure. Do you think players were tougher? It's a different era. It's a different era, Teresa. It's just a different era. Michael, I don't know. I just know that he went to the tent, I believe, on Saturday's game, closer second half or something. But I believe everything was fine. So not really sure on that one. So it's a different era. And guys, you also got to admit, like, guys get hit harder than they used to. I know Ronnie Lott could drill people, but guys get hit harder than they used to.
Jay, I couldn't find it except an article talking about how ridiculous it was for Ole Misses. I mean, Austin Simmons was probable all week and then removed on Friday night. Questionable is about as much stock as I put in anything. I don't put much stock into it, what questionable is, okay? It's questionable. I mean, there's a lot of things questionable. Medrano says injuries are an epidemic in all sports. I don't remember ever a time when there were so many injuries, even basketball. Yeah. I knew this was going to be this way tonight. I wish they wouldn't release injury reports. It's dumb. Tell me who's not playing. That's it. Auburn's pass defense isn't very good.
That's the weak spot, and that's where OU's got to attack them, I think.
No news, Kyle. Zero news, man. No news.
What are you talking about?
Day to day. Like, guys, day to day, I've got a news flash for a lot of people, Jay. Anyone who's played football this year for OU's day to day.
What do you mean?
Everyone's day to day. Jay, I'm day to day. I'm day to day. I mean, waking up in the morning vomiting. Day to day.
You may get a flare-up of that anal glaucoma.
I may get flare-up of anal glaucoma and not be able to see my butt going to work. What? It's day to day.
Will
Someone could get injured at practice. Day to day.
Will Kanak have 100 yards receiving? Now, Michael's got an interesting point. You would see less injuries if money was based on performance. Stop with the Schmitty stuff. It's so ridiculous.
Greg God, again, I want you to get on here right now. Type in the chat, Greg God, and we're about to open the phone lines. Maybe I'll call in. You got to give Schmitty kudos.
He's got him ripped beast, man. He's dominating physically.
Oh, you've got ripped dudes, physical all over the place, getting after it. Let's start thinking Schmitty a little bit, Greg God. How about you do that? And Crystal, best comment of the night. It's pointless to discuss depth charts or injury reports.
Yeah. And Blaylock starts on Saturday, in my opinion, James.
No, Barnes is starting.
Well, he's listed number 1 on the depth chart. No or. If it means anything, I mean, we'll see. But I think he starts probably.
Yeah, if it's Schmitty's fault, the guy gets rolled up in a game, just stop it. I'm done talking about injuries. I'm done talking about let's talk about the flipping game. Hey, phone lines, we're going to open them up. Check out the Fan Stop at thefanstop.com/OU if you're an OU fan. And that'll take you right to the OU Shirt of the Month Club. By the way, you need to sign up by September 20th. If you sign up by the 20th, which is 2.5 days away, that baby right there says Oklahoma Sooner Magic with the kind of silhouette of 5 guys. That's the October shirt of the month. Little horror shirt with the Halloween kind of theme, because that's what they do. They change the theme, the design each month. You got to sign up for it. Use code SURGE tonight. Get 10% off your first 3 months. Phone lines are open. Holler. Give us a call.
Oh, man. When I got the call from you earlier, I knew you were going to be fired up. Oh, are you leaving?
Ow.
What's going on? I don't really know what happened. I think Germ tripped.
Rolled up that ankle. I'll be day to day.
Was Schmitty in there or something?
No, I'm day to day. Maybe questionable for tomorrow night. Let's get to Dr. Vol.
What's up, Dr. Vol?
Hey guys, hey y'all.
Good.
How are you, man?
Man, I'm heartbroken. We blew it.
Yep.
Make it
Hey.
kick.
Have you guys experienced that with Oklahoma, like missing a last second field goal to win it?
Always.
Oh yeah, but Dr. Vol, Hypo I thought got too conservative and settled for a long field goal. Didn't he?
Yeah, we got that fumble, and had a chance to go up. Would have been 2 possessions. I don't know. We were up 5, so it would have been 12. If you get a touchdown there. And
but what about the last drive when obviously a field goal wins it, but the way they had moved the ball on Georgia, I mean, they moved the ball up and down Georgia. I thought they should have just went down there, ran their offense, and tried to score without a field goal.
Oh yeah, you actually had two chances there, and you got conservative both times. Yeah,
Correct.
But
Aguilar's better than I thought.
he's gonna if it's 1-on-1, he's gonna throw a moon ball, man. He's gonna moon ball you, and he's gonna bet that his guy's gonna come down with the ball. He don't care.
Yep, jump ball stuff. Hypo likes doing that stuff too.
50-50 balls, Yeah, I think we are borderline top 10 team.
I think so. I think Tennessee. Yep.
But we got to get healthy in the back end. Georgia just came after. We had a true freshman corner out there, and he's the one that they got on that 4th and 6 and scored on. So
if you'd told me before the game that Tennessee scores in the 40s, I'd say they win by 10 or 15.
But what hurts Dr. Vol is it was the home game. That's what hurts more. If that was a road game, it wouldn't. I mean, it was a home game.
Yeah, Georgia's just really stout, man. They're really good. I watched the film back with the film guy.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen him on YouTube? I watched the film on game, and Georgia's just really aggressive. They're really physical, like they always are.
But Tennessee moved the ball all over them.
Like their safety, Georgia's safeties are probably the best safeties in the nation, dude.
But they allowed 40 points.
I know when they burn them, is those they was bringing the safeties down in the box and blitzing and stuff. They would anytime they had a high safety, we couldn't do none of that. If you look at any of the deep passes, it was always they were either they were biting up on play action or something like that. But they can fill the alley. You know what I mean? In the run game and in the quick RPO game, they're going to fill what would most time be a 7 or 8 yard gain turns into a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Yeah,
because they can fill the alley so fast.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. Hey, it was a good game though. I wish Tennessee would have won, but it was a good game, man.
I think y'all take care of business. Saturday, I watched some film on Auburn. They just got that old school RPO
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like 2015, the first kind of RPOs that were around. And see, linebackers have gotten privy to that now and stuff. And you try to run a slant behind a linebacker, he's liable to bait you.
That's right. He did it last year against Auburn. They did it. Got a pick 6.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the call.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one, bud.
And have a good
Hey,
night.
Jay, Michael made a good point about last year on the questionable guys who were questionable on the Friday report. Only one of them played all year. So Friday is the big one. Fit with Fry. What's up? Know there's going to be some energy.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Good.
Doing good.
All right. Well, I was a little bored at work today, so I was watching some of them Auburn podcasts. And do you know, like, their whole back end of their defense, linebackers, safeties, corners, most of them are really young.
Yep,
super young. So what I was thinking was this: you think that Barnes might end up playing more since the strength of the Auburn defense is the run game, and that Javonte Barnes can do pass protection and really exploit that secondary and those young linebackers? Or do you think that we need the running game with Torrey Blaylock more and try to run through the teeth of that defense?
It might be sporadically on when they use it, but I think OU's going to come out. I think OU's going to come out doing what they did the last 2 games and throwing to set up a run. I think they're going to try to throw it all over the field at first.
And it depends if because if Barnes is in, it kind of takes away a little bit of a pass catching option out of the backfield. Not that Blaylock's been elite catching the ball because he had a drop last week, but I just think Blaylock in the flat can make a little more moves and get going somewhere.
That is true.
So it depends on what Buck wants to do.
I do think, though, Barnes, when he's in there, when Mateer runs that power, it's nice.
It is nice. Yeah, that plus one.
Nice.
He's like a fullback through there blocking. So that's what I was saying. I didn't know if that would be something that maybe we could utilize him in a little bit of a different way. And knowing that they are, I think they're top 10 in sacks overall. You think that we might see a little more of the max protection with the 2 tight end set? Maybe try some.
Here's why I don't, and I said this 2 nights ago. Here's why I don't like max protecting. OU, go watch the first 3 games, and I haven't watched enough except for the first 3 games. I don't think OU wants to max protect.
Yeah, me neither.
Because John Mateer outside the pocket is elite.
Yeah, they want to spread the field. But I was thinking maybe if we gave him a little more time in the pocket, then maybe we could see something we haven't seen yet because it seems like he's having to do a lot of.
Lost him.
Did we
Are you
lose
there,
him?
Fit? Fit, are you there? Hello.
He was saying
Lost him.
Yeah, he was talking about see what he could do in the pocket with more time, Jay. Hey, real quick, while we're waiting on Fit with –
Sorry, Fit, we lost you there.
While we're waiting with Fit with Fry. Chad, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. The support of our channel, Chad Gamble, always. O-line is to create running lanes for the running game. How many times will Jackson Arnold get sacked? I'm going to guess 5. I'm saying 5 right off my head. How about you, Jay?
No, I think OU gets sacks him 3 times. I don't know how long he's going to hold on the ball. Hey, did you watch? I watched something where did you ban somebody?
No, I didn't mean to.
You just did. What are you doing, man?
Shut up, dude. I'm trying to hit something.
Why'd you ban somebody?
I didn't mean to.
Jeez, get your hands off the buttons.
Alan, join back on.
Hey, Chad, thanks for the super. Jackson Arnold, I think if you go look at his spray chart, I think it is from the first few games. I was watching, I don't remember who was saying, Pate or somebody. A lot of outside throws, not a whole lot down the middle, not a whole lot past 10 yards. So quick stuff, getting rid of him. That's what he's going to do. He's going to tell you, hey, go listen to Hugh Freeze. He knows, everybody knows how good OU's D line's been playing. I don't think they're going to want to hold on the ball very long. But Texas Nightmare, good to see you, man. You decided to pop on. I guess you tired of being on them Texas podcasts with them crying about everything. Decided to hop on the Sooner Surge. Good to see you. I've been looking for you, man.
Looked for him last night.
I thought you were on a milk carton there. Couldn't find you, but you're back. Good to see you, man. Good to see you on here.
6-0 Chevy, I agree. After one read, Jackson Arnold, is he going to be sacked or take off running? That's what's going to happen. He's going to either be sacked or take off running, and he can do some damage with those legs, but OU's got to contain him.
Pressure is the key on Jackson Arnold, not necessarily sacks. I saw a stat today where what he is right now with pressure and blitz, and it's not good. It's like 9 of 24 or something. It's not great.
Hey, Ferris. He played against OU's defense every day in the spring last year, and it made him worse.
Yeah, and also, Jerm.
It made him worse.
Jerm, Brent Venables isn't going to have the same call.
Oh, he's going to confuse him.
It's going to be different calls. It's going to be different. I think the crowd will be good.
It's going to be like reading a book in a foreign language, man.
It looks like a crimson day. They're going to all wear crimson, no green there, supposedly. Going to all be crimson out or whatever. So
I need to try to find the person I banned real quick, Jim.
And by the way, how are you going to find him? He's gone, Jeremy. You banned him out of here. Jeez, quick with the buttons. I don't know what happened, but you think about it and you look at it. I get on Twitter and X, but I don't really converse on there. But it seems like there's been a lot of beef going back and forth between Auburn and OU fans on Twitter. It's kind of – I haven't really seen this in a while against other teams, but it is now. Same defense. LO Gentry and Glover at the corners, not cannot. Yeah, that's a great point. They've had great corner play so far this year. It should be difficult for Auburn to sustain drives. That Mr. B, great point. I said this last night. It is going to be tough, not just Auburn. I think it's going to be tough for a lot of teams this year to sustain drives against OU, just driving it down their throat with their front four the way it is. You're going to have to get big plays on them. And that's been an Achilles heel for OU defensively the last few years. You can't allow the big plays. You Michigan, you had the one play, it led to the – listen, here's the deal. I know OU hasn't played a gauntlet of a schedule. You haven't played very many good teams, okay? But OU has one touchdown allowed, and it was on a busted play where they got out of position, okay? That's it. And that's what you can't happen are busted plays and being in the wrong position. So, yeah, Dismal will be critical, 6-0. I agree with you. Going to try to trick him into some things, I would imagine. I look for a linebacker probably to get an interception this week because I think they're going to try to keep things short. I look for a linebacker to get.
I think Owen Heineke has another good game. Now, one thing I think that's very intriguing, Sooner fans, Brent Venables has not been shy about rotating lots of guys in. Did it against Michigan. Wasn't bashful about it. You would expect that he's going to still rotate a lot of guys in on defense. Guys like Reggie Powers, who, if you've watched the first 3 games, he's a blitz sack machine. Okay? He gets to the quarterback in a hurry, as does Boganowski. Those are guys that Arnold's going to be on his heels, trying to backpedal to get rid of the ball quickly when he sees those guys coming.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting last year. Well, I'll wait till later to talk about this, but might be a little hint. But
hint. And I'm not saying Heineke. Like I just love what Heineke's done so far. Jason Davidson says OU defense flying around and violent. Auburn isn't ready for it. Yeah, I mean, that's what OU's been. Now, Auburn's got some physical dudes. With RMT being out the first half, look, if OU's got a lead at half, 7-10-point lead, and R. Mason Thomas comes out, watch out, Arnold. Like, you might want to it could get ugly with him just rushing the passer. But in the meantime, first half, you got to expect you're going to see some Danny Okoye, or Taylor Wine's going to play nearly every down, if not.
Yeah. And I agree, 918. So far this year.
Pass to the left. Pass to the right. Crisscross. What they're going to do.
Yeah, that's what they've done so far through 3 games. Hey, let's get to trivia.
I'm mad about the ban, man.
What about it?
Not what I wanted, man.
The ban?
Banning Alan Woody accidentally.
Yeah, how long is he banned now?
I don't know how it works, Jace. Oh, Texas Nightmare, no. He's been banned about 20 times. He's still on here.
He changes his name. Can you unban him?
I don't know how it works, Jay. I'd have to Google that.
Hey, let's get to trivia tonight. Trivia, there you see the logo, Sugar 66, 2 locations, 1 in Tulsa, 1 in Catoosa. Jeremy, do you like pineapple whips?
Love them.
Do you like candy?
Love it.
You like anything sweet, don't you? Well,
correct.
If you want something sweet, that's where you need to go. Sugar 66. By the way, I don't think I've ever said this before, but I love the freaking logo. It's cool. Like Route 66, Sugar 66. Check him out. 918, actually the owner of those 2 businesses. So check him out. Go support him. Great dude. So here's trivia for today. We were kind of talking about the game a little bit, but pretty simple question. How many yards passing did Peyton Thorne throw for against OU last year? Some of you might be surprised by this. See if anybody gets this pretty quick. I mean, you can Google it up and find it pretty quick. But if you remember that game, they were kind of going after OU a little bit through the air. Not 190, a lot more than that. I'll say that. And look who gets it. The one and only 918. 338 yards passing, 10.6 yards per pass last year. 21 of 32. I remember he was kind of getting – Kanai got beat a few times.
Hey, Chief T-Bird says, and again, massive supporter of our channel. Just really appreciate Chief T-Bird and the support of our channel. Legit question. At this very moment, who is the better quarterback, Jackson Arnold or Arch? Who would have thought this was a tough question? Sooners roll Saturday big.
Arch is the better quarterback. Now, right now, the way
because it's a smaller sample size and he's –
but the way they're playing, you could say Jackson Arnold because what he's doing for his team is better than what Arch has been doing.
Yeah, I would say Arch is better.
But Jackson's playing better. Jackson's playing better. I mean, when you count his legs and everything.
Yeah, Arch hasn't run the ball a lot, Jay.
They haven't thrown the ball. So, hey, you know what? You know what's even maybe worse embarrassing?
What's that?
We lose at home when OU had the worst offense they've ever had maybe in history. Oh, that was Auburn last year. They lost to OU last year at home. And correct. OU had no offense at all. None. Remember Michael Hawkins? That was his first game.
Correct.
So
David, we're not talking about it. I already mentioned it. I'm not talking about it. My guess is Jake Michael and Gunnar Allen, but that's just me. That's my guess. Jake Michael and Gunnar Allen. So, what else, Jay?
I mean, I saw there's a chance of rain on Saturday.
20%. Going to be a beautiful day out.
Oh, I had 55% listed where I was.
What?
Yeah, chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon.
Now, Bob says Owen Holland back as a center.
I don't think he's playing this year.
He's probable this week.
And that's my point right there, Kyle. That's my point. He's been practicing. I think he's probably going to go.
Jay, do you want me to rant again?
No, I don't. You've done that enough. You banned people.
Now, I will agree, Outpost.
You banned somebody who's never ever said a bad comment. I mean,
if it rains, I think that does favor Auburn. Although they're not going to run the ball at OU.
How many yards rushing do you think they rush for? If you had to guess, right now.
We're counting all position players.
Well, you remember before Michigan game, I had that bet with somebody. That Michigan fans thought they were going to roll for 200. I said, no shot. How many does Auburn rush for? 150?
I'll say 120. Maybe 50 from Arnold, 65, 70 from a combined backs. OU rolls.
Hey, Chief, this is where things get put in here that aren't true. I've never said I'm against freshmen. I said I don't think their goal is for Hollenbeck to play this year.
I don't think they want him to because he's not ready as good.
Yeah, doesn't mean I think he sucks. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't think that's like.
Yeah, I see the comments for Jay. Do you want to do the clown thing again with Jackson? Jack don't do it.
Over 200. I'm not doing any bets, but I could see 150 to 160 yards rushing. I mean, you think about it, Germ. You think about it.
What about OU?
No, say they get 250 yards total offense. I think probably 150, 160 would be rushing
What about OU?
Yards rushing?
Yards rushing.
With counting Mateer?
160?
No, I'm saying 120. I'm not saying a whole lot.
Wow.
I think they're going to throw the ball over the yard.
Wow.
What? Wow, what?
120 is pretty low. I think they need to get around 160.
Yeah, I'm thinking you get like 70 from Mateer and 50, 60 from your backs. I think they're going to throw the ball a lot, Germ.
You'd think that, but it depends on how they play him, Jay.
I know, Germ, but
I'd love to see OU chew up some yards on the ground. Love to see it. Work that out. I'm not ready to say they will, though, based on what we've seen. I just can't make that take right now. Can't have that take. Guys, check out the FanStop, thefanstop.com/OU. If you sign up in the next 2 days, you're going to get the Halloween design shirt, which is pretty sweet. Dark gray, silhouette of 5 players. It says Sooner Magic. A really nice shirt. Use code SURGE, 10% off your first 3 months. Phone lines are open. Auburn corner room is depleted, which means OU should have some open dudes inside the secondary. Canick maybe dancing around in the middle, wide open a lot on Saturday.
Hey, Sawyer Robinson, you know how many yards he threw for?
380?
419.
That's close. How many they rushed for, though?
He threw for 40. He threw 48 times.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to listen to something here. So we got – hang on. Let me pull this stat out. Game 1 for Auburn, okay? Jackson Arnold threw the ball 17 times. Game 2, Jackson Arnold threw the ball 28 times. Had a little bit better game, 24-28. And then game 3 last week against South Alabama, Jackson Arnold threw the ball 24 times for 142 yards, 13 and 24. I think the number for them, I think they're going to throw the ball about 20 times is kind of their goal, 20 to 24. I don't think they want to throw it more than that. And that's why I think OU stops the run. You put them into passing situations. That's what you have to do. And that's what OU is going to be trying to do. 24 attempts, 13 catches. I think 13 completion for 140. I don't think he wins the Mackey. I think Dalpo's is asking about Canick. But heck,
if he continues on this, he is.
You know what? He's leads the nation in tight end receiving through 3 games. I don't know why he can't continue it because he's looked really good so far in the passing game.
Yeah.
So
Jay, I'm just going to ask you right now. I know we don't want to spend time talking about the injury, but if you just had to say tonight on Wednesday night, Fasusi, Michaela, Fabechi.
2 of the 3. 2 of 3.
1 out of 3, 2 out of 3,
2 out of 3.
3 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
3 out of 3.
I say 2 out of 3.
3 out of 3.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Did you see David Pollock and Greg McElroy today?
I did not.
Podcast?
I did not.
Dave Pollock said, if I had to pick one player in college football to be the best player, it's John Mateer. And Greg McElroy said same thing. It's John. And Greg McElroy's calling the game. And then Pollock went on to say, OU can win a national championship with Mateer this year. I was like, whoa.
Hey, Troy.
That wouldn't shock me.
That may be a stretch. Hey, Troy. If Hugh Freeze has shown their whole playbook, then it's not the Hugh Freeze I expect. Like, Hugh Freeze is known. He's an offensive mind. Like, he's not going to show his hand first 3 games when they got OU on the horizon. There's going to be some – I wouldn't be surprised the first quarter if there's a few big plays from Auburn, kind of like teams have done, because OU's a little surprised by some things. We've seen that before with OU. They're throwing some things that OU's not used to. Even, was it Michigan? OU wasn't lined up right several times early in that game, if you remember. OU was not lined up right early in that game several times because it was different. That they hadn't seen it on film. They're trying to adjust on the fly, and I think OU's going to do the same thing. That's gamesmanship. That's the test match, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Jerm, do you remember I'm trying to think. I think it was probably baseball that we played the most growing up every year, right? But do you remember what happened when you played teams where you knew guys on the team and you played against them? Maybe they were on your team before and then they were on a team next year.
You knew where they were going to put the ball at.
Well, in baseball, and you knew everything. Hey, there has to be in Jackson Arnold's mind when he drops back. I promise you, when he sees RMT and different guys lined up, he has this mental thing of, I know how fast they can get off here. And from practice and stuff, he has to. So he's already thinking, okay, this is about how long I have, because these guys
the mental
go against him so much. But here's the deal. Hugh Freeze, what he's really good at, he puts quarterbacks in really good situations. He's done it through his whole career. He is not going to put a quarterback in a situation where they will struggle. And that's why I think if you hold up. I think that's why if you look at right now the spray shot of Jackson Arnold, it's outside 10. They haven't thrown it down the middle of the field probably because Hugh's like, I don't trust it yet. He's going to make the throws that he knows he can make right now. And I think Hugh Freeze has always done that wherever he's been. He's put guys in to make the throws to set him up for success and not turn the ball over. Now, last year, part of their problem at Auburn was so many turnovers. Remember?
Jay?
That's for the first few years.
I'm not disagreeing that he puts guys in the right position, but if the guy can't do it, they can't do it. And that's the problem with Jackson Arnold. He hasn't proven he can do it. I mean, I can sit my kid in the front yard with a lawnmower. It doesn't mean he's going to mow a good lawn. True. I can put my kid at the register with a paper sack or paper bag and say, hey, sack the groceries. Doesn't mean he knows what he's doing. Like, Peyton Thorne was in position and gave the game away, Jay. So, and people questioned Hugh Freeze in that game. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah. Mac, I've noticed it a few times that players are like, let's go get the play. And I've noticed that he wants to get – but BV's kind of a perfectionist. He wants to get the best call in.
He wants to get the right call.
Now, hey, Mont PBM Gaming, I'm with you. If you had Jaden and Giovanni out there with some of these guys, it'd be nice to see. And Giovanni will be coming back soon, but it doesn't sound like Jaden anything. I haven't heard anything on Jaden.
I don't think he's going to play another down at OU, Jay. I just don't.
Yeah, I'm sure Jackson Harlow has been waiting for this game. But
I'm not saying he hasn't. What's going to happen in the 18 inches here? That to me is a lot. That's going to tell a lot how he handles the mental aspect. Going back to a place where he did not have success, a place where there's many, many, many mental errors that are going to creep into his mind maybe all week.
Yeah. And you know what? I see one of two things, Troy. I see pressing, or I see maybe, who knows, maybe Hugh and them decide to take some shots down the field early to see if he can get a big play. And then if he does, his confidence oozing. But
hey, he's signed by the Bengals practice squad, I guess, Peyton Thorne. Hey.
Really? Chief. Wow.
In my opinion, what does success look like Saturday? A double-digit win. But I'm going to say this. A win in general, to me, I'm satisfied with the win as an OU fan.
Well, it
means they're going to be undefeated going to Texas.
Yeah, but you'd be a lot wanting to talk about what's wrong though too. I mean,
correct.
Hey, great thing here about comment by Mess here. Do you think OU does a spy against him? I think they probably do, because if he can just leave the pocket.
Well, Jay, if I was spying him with someone, I will say this.
Who cares?
The fact that Danny Okoye may play some, He's a freak, dude. I think he can get in your head quickly with how quickly.
Is he going to play?
I think he's going to have to, Jay, first half.
You think?
Yeah, they have 4 guys. They have Wine, PJ, Marvin Jones Jr., and Okoye. They don't have anyone else.
I tell you what, though, I think this could be a coming out party for one player.
You're going to say PJ.
I think PJ could have a big game because
Any of those edge guys, Jay. Now, Marvin's been really good all year.
PJ has been really good against the run. And you have to be really good, and you got to be in the right spot against Jackson Arnold.
And I agree, Jane. I agree with Chief that I'll believe it when I see it. I want to see it more than anything. Now, Wyatt Gilmore's a guy, Jay. I forgot about him. He made a play last week. Maybe he gets some run.
Hey, Crystal, thanks for the soup. Thanks for the super. Really appreciate it. This game, 1,000% BV. It's a home game against Auburn. You have this way more. Who needs this more? Brent Venables. Period. End of discussion. It's a home game against Auburn.
Correct.
He has to have this game. Can't lose it. It's against Jackson Arnold.
I would agree, Jay.
Home game against Auburn. Freezing them. They're undefeated. It's a road game for them. It's way more. BB he needs this game way more than Freeze.
I agree. And I agree. And I agree with 6-0 Chevy. When you look at how much tape Hugh Freeze does have over this time, it's not like he's got a quarterback now that is so different it's going to change the offense. He doesn't. So you're right, 6-0 Chevy. BV, he's going to go into the archives. He's going to go in the archives on Hugh Freeze.
Yeah, and Chuck, Stone's going to go crazy. I'm with you. Stone's been going crazy. He's going to keep going crazy. He's cray-cray. He's going to keep going crazy.
I agree. I'd love to see Blaylock, Teresa. I'd love to see him have a big game with a couple of really long runs. I'd love to see the ground game get going. You know one thing we haven't seen yet from Arbuckle? A lot of 2-back sets.
Why do you keep thinking they're going to do that, Jerm?
Oh, they are. And I would love to see some bootlegs, some play-action bootlegs, some.
Hey, Chad brings up Kendall Daniels. It's almost like he didn't even play last week.
He did.
There's just not much going on, but he's been good this year. I think he does. I agree. He could have a good big game as well.
And especially, here's an area where Kendall Daniels could change the game. Jackson Arnold, from what everyone's witnessed, Sooner fans included a lot last year, he's not a guy that pump fakes. He's not a guy that looks off receivers a lot. I mean, if Kendall Daniels can get their hands up, they're going to get some batted balls this week. They're going to get some batted balls.
They had. I thought they had quite a few last year against Auburn. I want to say 4 or 5. Hey, probably other than the offense improving, the one thing that I've been the most excited and happy about this year on this year's team. Don't mention anything. I'm talking defense. What do you think the one thing is I've been the most excited and happy about on this team?
Secondary.
No. I mean, I got one specific thing I'm thinking.
Penalties.
No.
What?
This reminds me of the early Stoops teams and then the Switzer teams with Boz and them when they're hitting hard. Like they're decking some people. I'm not talking.
They're not missing a lot of tackles.
They're not missing a lot of tackling. But when they do hit them, like Boganowski, I mean, I agree. I agree. Smoking some people. I mean, there's been some hard hits in the games. It's nice to see, man.
I agree. And hey, Sooner history brings up a great point. Kendall Daniels could come off the edge. They could bring Powers in at Cheetah and rotate Daniels to a pass rushing guy several plays, and you're not because he can. I think that would be a great thing to do, and I think we might see some of that. Great point.
Yeah. And you're right, Chief. That's the one thing this defense is lacking right now is turnovers. That's the one thing.
The one thing he's not lacking with Mateer is confidence. He's oozing. He's oozing with confidence.
Yeah. And it is early. I'm just saying right now through the first 3 games, they are hitting people. The Michigan game I'm specifically talking about, they laid some wood that game.
Yeah. And
it's a big wood.
OU's got the physicality, as Landon says, until someone matches it. OU's going to win, and OU's been the more physical team a lot. Hey, Jay, a lot of supers tonight I want to thank. I want to thank Crystal Calendar, Chief T-Bird, Josh Crenshaw, Chad Gamble, all for their supers tonight and the support of our channel. Everyone in the chat, this has been a fast 55 tonight. 55, does EPL play this week? I think that's up in the air. Tomorrow, one day closer to this SEC matchup, this SEC showdown in Norman at 2:30 on Saturday. We'll be here for it all. Make sure you subscribe to their channel if you're new. If you're an Auburn fan, you can also check out the Fan Stop and sign up for your Auburn Start of the Month Club. Or hat giveaway coming up.
Hat giveaway on Friday
night.
And the pickup. We're going to end it with one surge or purge here from 918. OU fans boo Jackson Arnold. Here's what I think. I think they're going to boo him.
I think they're going to boo him.
What would you do? Are you glad or mad if they do that?
I'm not mad. It's a football game.
Yeah, I think they're going to boo. And do you know why I think they're going to boo? It's not
they're sick of last year.
No, it's not because they left. I think it's because
how bad he was.
Yeah.
And I think part of it is they want to get in his head.
Yeah.
So, hey, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like the channel before you leave. And we appreciate it. So, see you guys tomorrow night. Have a terrific Thursday.